How we did $554,000 in 30 days with Facebook ads. Guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick Terrio, and today I cannot wait to drop this amazing new case study for you guys that we did for a clothing brand over the last 30 days. If you're new to the channel and you don't know who I am, my name is Nick Terrio, and I run a Facebook ads agency where we spend roughly $750,000 to $1 million a month on Facebook ads specifically. And I make all these videos for you completely for free with the goal of helping you scale your business and having the opportunity to one day work with our agency when you're ready to offload that dreadful task of doing most media buying and marketing yourself. So with that being said, let's dive into the video where exactly we're going to cover how we did $554,000 in 30 days. Now this is euros, but the dollars are higher. So, it actually could be higher. I just didn't do the math before this or converting. This is over 30 days right here. It says triple L, 554,000, roughly 152,000 in net profit. And yeah, like a 3.69 overall ROAS, which for this brand, anything above a 3.5 is a game A plus. So again, ROAS is different for every brand, and you have to ultimately know your numbers to figure out what you need to be hitting for that. So that being said, this is diving deeper into the Facebook ad account specifically. We did spend a good bit on Facebook ads during this period of time. We spent roughly around $103,000 on Facebook ads, specifically $120,000 on Facebook ads specifically. We did have a few other channels like Google ads. But a lot of the Google ads is a lot of retargeting content for traffic from Facebook specifically. So just get you guys aware of that. But yeah, so we ran pretty much a straightforward approach. We did have a few different launches during this time. So I did have a few other campaigns, but it was mostly around launches and promos they had ran during this period of time. But majority of our spend, at least 90% of our spend was in our top of funnel campaign right here. So, which I'll show you everything right now. So step one, you need to know your numbers, okay? You need to know what's an acceptable CPA for your brand. What is a lifetime value of your brand? Because this particular brand right here has a really good lifetime value. So they could accept a lower ROAS on the Facebook ad side. So you can see right here, 1.48 ROAS on Facebook side, but overall they're at 3.69. Now, that's a good thing because that shows that they have a very strong retention side of the business. They have a lot of repeat customers, a good organic following, good overall business. This is showing some really good signs of a healthy business, okay? That way we can spend substantially more on acquisition of new customers, which is gonna set us up for more success down the road. So you really need to know the lifetime value of your customer, your target CPA, and then your break-even CPA. So for example, your break-even ROAS might be like 1.5, and then your target ROAS will be like 2.5. So you got to figure out what is the cost per acquisition, how much money you have to spend to hit either one of those in that sense right there. Now, step number two is once we actually get into the ad account and everything, we start, doing the market research first. So these are three key things that we like to really dig deep into. What is the market desire? What is motivating? What's the mass desire that's motivating people to purchase from this business? A chicken breast might get purchased by a bodybuilder for, him looking for, more protein contents, and then a mom might be purchasing a chicken breast to cook a good dinner. So what's the main motivator, that why, that like, I want to purchase that because I want bump. Men might, you might see this like in this example right here, like, girls and guys, not girls specifically, girls and guys posting pictures on Instagram purely for that adrenaline rush, that dopamine rush of the likes and the comments, to the point where they literally travel into other cities to, literally take pictures on Instagram. And that's their main motivator, desire, is to travel to this place to get views and content and stuff like that. So there's a lot of desires across the market. There's a lot of many reasons why people do things, and that's what you have to really figure out. What's that core motivator, core desire, core why people have that's causing them to purchase from your business. Now, the next thing is market awareness. So market awareness is super, super important because it's basically, where do we pick up the conversation at? What is encouraging people to purchase from your business? Okay, so for example, not encouraging people to pick up business, where do you pick up the conversation? How much do they know about the problem and product you have? Okay, so for example, an unaware market, they have no clue about your product, they have no clue about their problem. Okay, so we work with this particular insurance type of business where no one has a clue about the problem we solve. So we have to in our ad, the way it's structured is it starts off with educating them about the problem and then leading into the problem and then leading into how we provide a solution and how we're the best on the market. Okay. So we have one ad that does all that. You don't need 5-6 different ads to do that shit. You just do one ad that takes them from unaware to aware. Okay. And there's 5 different stages, and I have videos on my channel that goes over this. Okay. Whereas this particular brand is a men's clothing brand. We simply just need to really hit on the solution aware people and the product aware people, which is just simply a solution aware, where we're providing that we have the best solution. And then the second one is product aware, which is simply just giving people more confidence and conviction in purchasing from our business. And that's it right there. So 2 different types of groups of people in the market awareness, or no, 5 different groups of people in the market awareness. And you basically just have to ask yourself, where's the market at? And you can really research competitor library, things like that, to really help you understand that. The market sophistication is how many offers have they seen. So a stage 1 market, you can really just be like, hey, we have men's jeans. And if no one is selling men's jeans at all, you're the only one selling men's jeans on the market, they literally will purchase from you. But because it's grown to the point where there's hundreds of different brands selling men's jeans, now it's who has the best jeans, who has the new technology that no one else has, who has the best identity. So we sell men's jeans to, bodybuilders, and we're our whole men's jeans rounds around bodybuilders. Our bodybuilders, such a large market, we're going to come and purchase specifically from us because we resemble their identity the best. Okay. So these are all very important things about positioning of your creative and your copy that I see so many of you guys doing wrong. And if you don't get this right, nothing in this whole rest of these steps will work for you. Just gonna let you know. So once all this is put together, we send this off to my copywriter. My copywriter begins writing the copy for the ad, the body copy of Facebook, the headline of the Facebook ad, the creative copy to use in photos or videos. So if we're launching a bunch of videos with a lot of different text and stuff in the video, all copy in there. So copywriter puts all that together, then sends it over to our visual creator, which then receives that copy and that plus that brief, and then starts to build out the creatives. We also use Frame.io, which is a really good tool to help approve the creatives and stuff like that, send off to client and things like that. It's a really cool tool. You can literally make comments on the video at certain key points, and it's just a really awesome tool for reviewing creatives. So if you work with a ton of creatives, definitely use that tool. But if it's just you and you're the only person that's reviewing it, it's no point. It literally will serve you zero purpose. It's just when there's multiple people that are involved in the creative approval process. So then the next thing is my media buyer receives these ads and launches these ads in the ad accounts. Okay. And we start beginning testing and stuff like that. It's just an ABO campaign, conversions, all that good stuff. Next thing, and also too, I do have videos on this on my channel. Video number 6 of my 7-part series of how to run Facebook ads in 2022. And then I have one video that covers all of this called how to build a Facebook ads campaign from scratch, where you're literally over the shoulder me watching me build the fucking ad account. So 2 really cool videos I think you would like. And step number 6 is we verify performance with TripleWell. So we use TripleWell to track everything when it comes down to e-commerce side and Shopify. So a really powerful tool. And then step number 7 is actually reviewing the ad concepts we test. Okay. So if an ad concept gets really good spend plus a really good CPA, it's an awesome winning ad. Okay. If it gets really poor spend plus bad cost per acquisition, so it's only going to, it's getting terrible cost per acquisition plus not really the greatest spend, that means it's not built for engagement and conversions. And here's what I mean. So engagement, for an ad to be successful, it needs to be engaging. It needs to be something that people want to like, comment, and share on, but it also needs to be selling a product. Okay. So it needs to do both. And if these two are not aligned, it will cause different things in the algorithm. So if Facebook doesn't want to spend on it, that means it's not engaging. Facebook doesn't want to push this across the platform. Okay. So then we force spend to it and it just burns money. If we're getting poor spend plus a bad cost per acquisition, that basically means what's happening is it's a terrible ad overall. But if we're getting poor spend plus a good CPA, means, hey, we can't really spend much on it, but it's getting a good CPA. What that's showing us is that ad is good for conversions, but it's not really engaging. So Facebook doesn't want to spend on it. And then if we're seeing good spend, like Facebook wants to blow money in this, but it's getting a bad cost per acquisition, what is happening is that it's built for engagement. It's getting a lot of likes and comments and stuff like that. People want to see this ad, but it's not selling the product or our offer, our service, whatever that we're selling in that ad right there. So you got to kind of realize what's going on in this. Then step number 8 is we actually start scaling our winning ads in a prospecting campaign. So 99% of the time I'm using top of funnel, a prospecting campaign as a CBO. But what we did is because we were targeting other countries, I just did an ABO campaign with each country split by, or each set of countries split by languages. Okay, that's all I did. Broad targeting in all of them. Since I've recorded this video, I've actually switched this and just broke this up into 4 CBO campaigns. Literally exactly the same thing, except just one campaign dedicated to each language instead of one campaign with all of these. Because I'm running ABO, it's identical to me running a CBO campaign with each one in its own CBO. So just make sure you guys are aware of that. Okay, but yeah, and then step number 9, we track daily revenue, daily spend in a Google Sheet. So one column has Shopify total revenue, and then one column has Facebook total spend, and then the third column will have literally those two put together and like divide it to get ROAS. And then each day we're looking at what was overall ROAS. Okay, if you're making decisions based off ROAS inside of Facebook like this, like, oh, Facebook's only on 1.41, we need to scale down, you're a fool, because overall we're at 3.69, and that's the goal. It's hitting your overall goal. So overall is, above a 3.5, which is our target for this brand. We're scaling, we're putting more money into the brand. If it's below a 3.5, we're pulling back by 20%. Okay, so just make sure you guys are aware of how that works. And then step number 10 is go back to step number 2. So you need to continue to repeat this process in the intentions of building better ads each week. When I came into this brand, they were spending roughly $1,000 for this another brand, not this one in this case study, but this other brand. Just telling you guys a quick little story. They were spending roughly $1,000 a day on Facebook ads, and the ads that took it from $1,000 a day to $5K a day were completely different. Okay, different types of ads. Okay, and the ads that took them from $5K a day to $15,000 a day, yes, we've been spending $15K a day for this brand, are completely different as well. So different ad concepts and different types of messaging and creative and things like that. That's going to allow you to spend more. Okay, so it's very important you continue to keep coming back to this with the intentions of building better ads for your business and allow you to spend more and scale your business to the revenues you want. Now look guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you are a business owner doing anywhere from $50,000 a month to $200K, $300K a month, and you're trying to hit 7 figures a month, then click the link below to book a call with me and my team. We'll hop on a call together, and what we'll do is we'll get on this call together and we'll build a strategy for you, and you can take that strategy and run with it, or you have the option to work with this if you choose. So that's my ask. Again, make sure to like button, hit that subscribe button, drop some comments below. Love to talk to you guys, and I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.